Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 Classics Rider episode number 31. We are on to Paris-Nice, and stage 1 is a short time trial, little more than a prologue, just 9.4 kilometers in length. One little climb early on that's about 2/3 of a kilometer in length, maybe 600-700 meters, and then otherwise is pretty flat. Let's get to it. +3 race day condition. You can push pretty hard, but it's always hard to tell when things aren't perfectly flat how hard to run to get it just right. For now, we'll try a 76. I know this is going to put us at a bit of a deficit. We're at 6.5% gradient. My prologue today, though, is a 78, and that's the majority of the rating. We got a 74 on the time trial. We're using just a little bit of that. So it'll average out to about a 77, meaning I could actually put in a pretty dang good time here. But we're in 20th at the moment, so we're going to have to push pretty hard the rest of the way. It looks like I've got a little more energy left than what I would have expected at this point. Boy, that was a rough corner. So with the downhill, we're not burning a whole lot of energy right now. So I think we can go that a little bit harder, but now we're just about level, so we'll back off a little bit here. There's one little uphill section left, 1K to go. It's taking about 12.5 minutes. Lawrence De Plus is the leader in the clubhouse at the moment. Run out of energy just before the line. We go 46 seconds down in 47th place. I was hoping for ever so slightly better than that, but that's okay. De Plus, the leader, Castrillo, Roglic, Amador, Calmejean are the top 5. I'm here looking for stages. Anyway, that helps put us off the back, making life easier in the long term. Final 30 kilometers in this stage. It's stage 3. I've got the puncher roll. The final climb is pretty long, but it's also relatively gentle. So when you put the two together, we've still got a decent chance. First climb, though, before it, right now, very short. I'd like to get a little acceleration into here. It's actually only a 2.8% average gradient, so I'm not even sure why this is classified as a climb really at all. Now, that wasn't really even a hill. It's more of a hill right now than, yeah, this is 4%. Bigger and longer, but that was in town. The field has split. Breakaway's been caught. New breakaway form? No. 25 riders here. And what is the current breakaway? 32 riders. This really helps my chances, actually, if we could stay away. It's up to 42 at the moment, though. Here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to go 99. And I'm going to scoot up to where I'm on Vichot's wheel. And as soon as I can do that, Van Rensburg doesn't have anything left. Come on, get up there. I want him to attack the descent to set me up for... Actually, I don't want to attack the descent. I want him to attack the base of the climb. But there we go. Now we're in that forward position. Time bonus here? Ooh, there is. I don't need a time bonus.
The pack has just reeled in the escape group.
Alright, start squeezing your way forward for me. There's the sprint point. We're going to start climbing here in a moment. Little acceleration. We're at 58 in the peloton right now. This is the uphill. This is not much of an uphill. Hang in there a little bit longer. Still 6K to go. Is this the steeper section? I think it is.
There are just 5 kilometers
Okay, here
left.
comes my acceleration. Mahorich already going. Soro already going. It's 4.5K, so there's not.
It's survival
Nope.
of the fittest, and evolution doesn't seem to favor those in the rear.
It's not taking me off the front.
Riders left behind.
It's too technical. It's too short. Vanderpool was able to get a little acceleration there, but 2.5. .8. Hershey got a little separation.
All the way.
1.3. Now, oh, come on, now I'm caught up. Get to the outside. There you go.
There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up. Oh yes, he had enough in the tank.
Sedlasek.
Over on the others in the group.
This was just a weird stage. And it was just a sprint. It was never steep. There was never much to it. Bardet took second. He's got no sprint on him. Hershey, Schachman, Bort. I end up in 11th.
We're waiting for the tail.
Ahead of Vanderpool, who should have crushed everyone. Alaphilippe. Those two should have been 1-2 easily. But it was just strange. Viviani was in 20th, but I think Viviani could have won. Cockard got up to 8th as a regular sprinter. It didn't leave them behind because there was no actual climb there. It was weird. 58K to go. Stage 5. I've gone from team leader status, where they thought I was going to be the one winning potentially the most stages, and without losing any time whatsoever. I'm in 10th overall, 52 seconds down. That status is gone today. On a punchy stage that's fairly well suited to me, at least with team support. I've got a real chance of winning here. Unfortunately, I've been given teammate status today to I don't even know who. And so I had to work at the front. I did that work.
The pack's deficit is
Got to 100%, not the 125 bonus.
The pack is strung out too far, or it's going to
But
start.
riding alone, after wasting some energy early on, just this category 1, and getting up to the top point here on the minimap, was enough to create some havoc for me. And you can see now, riding alone with the pace, I'm already struggling a bit. I don't think I'm going to get to the top of this climb. So I think I will end up getting dropped here, unfortunately. But we'll see. Now what I'm thinking about doing is trying to go my pace and then back off, and then go my pace and then back off. So let's try to use the strength of our hill climb ability, get up to the front, and then back off, slow down, drift backward.
Guys up front aren't going to be
And just like that, Peloton split. I'm one of 38 riders now. So back off, go slow, drift back. We're almost halfway up. Now we're about halfway up. And just keep drifting backwards, save some energy.
Now Omar Friley goes onto the attack.
To the back edge. To the back edge. Nope. Nope, I don't have the energy to keep up anymore. So I did get dropped. 24 riders left in the peloton. V-Show's still there. Just hanging on here. Group of 13. I'm starting to recover a little bit. The pace isn't so bad in this group. Small chance that this group will get back on. 19 riders chasing the peloton. Padoon is here, but he's not going to work for me. He's going to work to chase. Okay, decent amount of recovery has happened before we head into these final two climbs. The unfortunate thing is the back-to-back without the sport will be very difficult.
Adam Yates goes into the attack.
The riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
Acceleration by Bardet.
Halfway up, energy dropping pretty quick though. I do have a -2 race day condition, which does not help at all.
Counter-attack by Primož Roglič.
Been a little bit unlucky with my draws here. Quite a while actually. I've been really unfortunate. Draw after draw. Okay, let's use the gel. Hopefully we can recover a little bit on the descent. We are recovering some. Hit that climb, 3.7 kilometers, 8.5% gradient. Very steep through the middle, flattens out at the top.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
3.5K.
A team leader is falling behind.
Oh, there's Visho and Pozzovivo. Don't let that one get away. Okay, you got it. Oh, you forgot to come with me. They forgot to come with me. Alright, well, now we go 99. We'll see if they catch back up to me. They pulled back 5 seconds. But I went from well behind them to 40 seconds ahead of them in a hurry. Oh, here they come, though. They're back. Having that energy does make that big of a difference now. Well, it just knocks me down to a level that I'm not at. Good test. Richie Port, by the way, has won the stage. Roglic second, Kalmajan, Landa. So it's come down to the pure climbers. None of the punchy guys are there, even though it was classified as a punchy stage. There are no punchers in the top 20. Those are all climbers. Final stage of what has been the most forgettable Paris-Nice that I've ever had. I end up on a -2 again. I'm just getting hammered over and over again on race day condition here. Guillaume Martin goes quickest at the moment at 23 minutes 8 seconds. And this whole just under 10K time trial is uphill. We're at 7.8, 7.6 right now. Ever so slight deficit, but I think we're doing pretty well. I might readjust to a 72. Yeah, 72 is going okay. Looks like 72's saving energy. 73 burns energy slightly. Go back up to a 73 now. Approaching the first checkpoint. 74. It's leveled off a little bit. Minute and a half behind. I'm slow in the time trial. Starting to level off, and I'm about to get past. I ended up with a little bit more energy than I wanted. Two and a half minutes behind. 854th. Fabio Aru goes top. Jan Izaguirre. I'm well out of this. It was 14th, 13 minutes down anyway entering it, but that's about my worst overall position I think I've ever had. Of course, I don't have a GC contender in this rider, but competing for stages has definitely been my thing. Now that we're at the World Tour level, though, finding those opportunities, finding the right stage that suits me is quite difficult, and more so
It would seem as though the best time has been
excuse me, more so I've now got to deal with Alaphilippe and Van der Poel and Van Avermaet and anybody else who's got that level of quality. So life's going to be difficult, I think, until I level up another time or two. The stamina is good now. The hill rating, of course, is good. The cobble rating is good. The flat rating is good. But the resistance, still hurting. The acceleration's good, but the sprint is, it's tolerable for what we're doing. I could still use some downhill points, but definitely the resistance and the mountain ratings. Time trial doesn't matter. We're not in it for GC. It just feels weird to not be in the GC conversation just because I haven't played a character that wasn't a stage racer or ridden career mode and always have somebody riding for that overall, whether we're good in the time trial or not. It's just awkward to be this far down.
coming in.
Lopez goes top. We'll see the final standings here, see who won Paris-Nice. The stage, anyway, at this moment goes to Landa, and he'll take it. He's with Lotto Soudal now here in the game. Pino second, Lopez third. And Roglic takes the overall over Pino and Port. Landa moves up to fifth. Lopez ninth. Ficho took 36th. Padun moved ahead of me. I took 47th overall. At least it's top 50, but that's still really, really weak. Not in any of the classifications. 11th in the under 25s. 13th as a team. Have to look for opportunities somewhere, somehow. When do they come? That's next month. Let's see where we at now. Okay, we have Catalonia coming up. Stage 3, maybe. Stage 1, maybe. Both of those going, probably not. Probably not. There's an opportunity for us. The Dwars van Vlaanderen. Okay, so we'll have 4 classics coming up in April that are far more suited to us. We'll also start hitting those up in the next episode. After that, Giro d'Italia. And the Giro has some opportunities for punchy climbers. Definitely has some opportunities. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. And bye for now.